The upcoming Arizona Senate race is causing uncertainty and speculation among Democrats and Republicans alike. With the unique three-way contest unfolding in a key battleground state, the outcome is difficult to predict. The race features incumbent Senator Kyrsten Sinema, who recently left the Democratic Party to become an independent. Sinema's switch prevented a primary challenge from Arizona Representative Ruben Gallego and opened the door to a more unconventional race. The presence of three major candidates in the race adds to the unpredictability. Arizona has a significant number of voters unaffiliated with the two major parties, outnumbering both Republicans and Democrats. Approximately 35% of registered voters in Arizona are Republicans, 30% are Democrats, and 35% are unaffiliated. If Sinema decides to run for re-election, the race would include Gallego, a Marine Corps veteran and former House colleague of Sinema's who has been critical of her, and Republican candidate Kari Lake, a former TV anchor, election denier, and 2022 gubernatorial candidate. Both Gallego and Lake have stronger ties to their party's ideological fringes than the traditionally moderate candidates who have historically won statewide elections. The dynamics of the race are expected to be unprecedented for Arizona. Lorna Romero, a state GOP strategist, predicts a contentious and intense campaign, particularly due to the strained relationship between Ruben Gallego and Kyrsten Sinema. The choice of Republican candidate, such as a firebrand like Kari Lake, could further escalate the race. 19 operatives from both parties expressed their belief to ABC News that Sinema is likely to run again, citing her continued fundraising efforts and involvement in high-profile legislative initiatives. The attention on the upcoming Senate race in Arizona is a result of Sinema's prominence since she won her seat in 2018. During her tenure, Sinema has been involved in significant legislative efforts, such as infrastructure, same-sex marriage, and gun control. Her approach to legislating has garnered both praise and criticism. Supporters highlight her ability to find bipartisan solutions, while critics argue that she has compromised too much on Democratic priorities. The assessment of Sinema's popularity varies among Democrats. Some, like former state lawmaker Cesar Chavez, believe that her successful advocacy on key issues will resonate positively with Arizona voters. However, others, including senior advisor Steve Slugocki, claim that Sinema is deeply unpopular, citing their experiences traveling the state and hearing concerns about replacing her. These differing analyses fuel a debate among Democrats regarding the electoral prospects of Sinema and Gallego. Supporters of Sinema argue that her moderate policy stances align with the state's recent Democratic successes and appeal to independent voters. On the other hand, some believe that Sinema's presence in the race as a third-party candidate would lead to a loss of Democratic votes, benefiting Gallego. While independents have an advantage in voter registration numbers, pollster Mike Noble points out that many of them lean toward one major party or the other. The true independent voters are estimated to comprise only one-third of the independent bloc, with the remaining two-thirds aligning with either Democrats or Republicans. The outcome of the Arizona Senate race will significantly impact the larger battle for control of the Senate. Democrats, including 3 independents who caucus with them, currently hold a slim majority of 51 to 49. Defending 23 seats in 2024, Democrats are eager to avoid a spoiler candidate. However, there is no consensus on who that spoiler might be. Supporters of Sinema argue that her past victories in Arizona demonstrate her understanding of what it takes to win. They express concerns about other candidates from both major parties, including Kari Lake, who they believe could pose a threat to Democratic prospects. 3 Republicans also have concerns about the race.